Well, considering we are beneath the shade, let us take a moment to consider what it means to find rest. The beautiful understanding and the unfolding blossom that is the testimony is that it unfolds not just in the operation of revelation, but it unfolds from the operation of revelation unto the handiwork of that revelation being made manifest. That's why Jesus says, work while it's day, because the working of the revelation has its course. And the working of the revelation, when it is unctioned in the spirit, then the kingdom of heaven ultimately becomes the kingdom on this earth. Now understand, the kingdom of heaven is just the realm of the spirit in which men perceive. There is a reign on high that is Mount Zion. Now Zion is a spiritual place that is in the unfolding. I share with you a truth. Zion is that Sabbath rest. In Zion, that is not subject to one's understanding. It is the established purpose. It is that shade. It is that unique understanding of relationship that allows us as children, irregardless of the age, it allows us as children to look to him as our Father, as not only the one that initiated the promise, but also the one that is also able to bring about a full maturation of that purpose. Now, when we approach Zion like a child, when we approach that high place like a child, who says the Lord, oh my God, when we approach the high place like a child, it is in that place that the spirit of wisdom, it is able to distribute a grace that is an inheritance unto children, unto those who are approved by faith, who are approved because they look to God as Abba Father, who are approved and made righteous because their testimony did not raise up their own image, but it raised up the purpose of God in the full blossom of his kingdom. That's why we can't merit strength based on the image, because the image is only there to simply be an indicator of God's grace operating in what is weak. But when we understand that what is weak is relative to all of us, irregardless of its image, because the flower fades, its image in its beauty dwindles, and it shows an image of deterioration. But the word of the Lord is able to revive and provide a blossom and an unfolding and a growth and a renewed vigor and a strength that cannot be resisted by weakness. Life swallows up death in the Sabbath rest. The Sabbath rest is that unfolding of grace in relationship with God, where we understand that it's not by might, that we understand that it's not by power, but it is all by the word of the Lord. The word of the Lord that can't be handled and manipulated. The word of the Lord that has its course, in the wind. The word of the Lord is a sure tower, and it is an established foundation. We understand that is certain when we understand as children. When we understand as children. When our hearts look unto our Father, which is in a heavenly place, which cannot be apprehended, but is believed upon because we hear truth, even in our hearts. Because we hear, even in our hearts, we find agreement, even by faith. You all be blessed. Be greatly encouraged. The day still remains.